All right, let's get into it. How everybody doing? Hope everybody having a great start to their day, especially being as though it's Monday. But in this video, we're gonna go over a breakdown that was for last week, the week of January 15th. I believe these trades are for the 16th that I caught. That's the trade setup I'll be going over. I would have posted it last week, but I was a little under the weather if you didn't notice from my last video, so I chose to take a little time off from recording and editing. But it's a new week, back at it, feeling better. Let's get into it. All right, so before leading up to this session, we saw that we had a clear downtrend. We're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and in this area right here, going into the next session, this dotted line right here is like the session breaks, uh, which will happen or pop up on your charts around 5 p.m. Um, Eastern Standard Time every day. That's when the market kind of like take a maintenance close. Then it opens back up for a Tokyo session or after 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But during this consolidation phase, we actually transition into a minor a minor uptrend on the 5 minute. Going off of my last video, after this minor uptrend, we created my my continuation killer pattern. This big bullish candle was traded through. The low of it was traded through with these two red candles, which means price is looking to sell at least for that moment in time, at least for a little bit. Um, so we actually get a big move down, and it retraces back up to this level of support turn resistance to continue the trend and to give you a confirmation that the trend is actually transit that give you confirmation that the trend is actually transitioned into a seller's market. So all I did was I found support after I got confirmation that we were in a seller's market, closed below this higher low, transition to a downtrend. Now we should be looking for lower lows and lower highs to be created. We had this lower low right here. It created support. What I was looking for was price to trade through it, so I can uh, catch basically the next leg of structure. And we had that close right here. Got in, targeted 2 to 1. Well, I wanted to risk the reward and close the trade. The rest was history. And if you count these candles, you will notice that each candle is a representation of 5 minutes. So this candle didn't form until this candle, like this 5 minutes was up. So they only appear after 5 minutes. So we had the same thing. We broke we broke this structure up here, broke this support up here, create another support during this downtrend. Looking for the same thing. Looking for price to break the majority of the wicks or where price was in this area that built up the structure. And in this scenario, I got in as the candle was moving because this was a big move. If I would have got in down here, I would have missed the move, or I would have missed out on the pips that I was potentially trying to target. But we got it traded through. I got in as the candle was moving. Uh, Targeted 2 to 1 again, a little over a 2 to 1, and that was that. So how I got this strategy, how I found this setup. I mean, not strategy. Trading during trend. In this case, trading during session. In this case, the session was Tokyo. Um, Trend. Um, since we know we were looking for sales, we will look for a support to be broken. Mark up your support. As soon as you get the break, enter either on as it's breaking or on the candle close, target 2 to 1, in and get out. Pretty simple.